Hi everyone, Patrick Menninga here, spiritualriver.com. I want to talk to you today about psychotherapy and how that plays a role in the addiction recovery process. Now, it is true that issues from your past can play a big role in what drives your addiction and what drives your alcoholism. So a lot of people who get to the program of recovery, they have big events or big trauma that happened in their past, maybe even in their childhood, that is playing a role in what drives them to drink and what drives them to self-medicate. And so sort of the old thinking about addiction and alcoholism was that those things caused the addiction and the alcoholism, and if we could treat those past issues, then the alcoholism and drug addiction would go away. That was kind of the old thinking, and we know today that that's wrong. That's not true. That addiction and alcoholism are primary. They happen in and of themselves without necessarily a precipitating event like past trauma. So, having said that, most addicts and alcoholics who get to recovery, who come to treatment, they still have stuff in their past similar to that. And depending on the person, sometimes the trauma is more serious and sometimes it's less serious. But essentially, we all have stuff in our past. We all have things that have happened, that we've done, that other people have done, that have been at least somewhat traumatic, sometimes very traumatic. We all have issues in our past. What we know today is that just addressing those issues and treating those issues is not enough. That just doing that is not going to cure or solve addiction or alcoholism. It's not going to make it go away. And so it's important for you to go into recovery knowing this and not misleading yourself in thinking that you can use psychotherapy in order to heal yourself completely or cure your addiction. That's not going to work. That's not a real solution. Now, having said that, there is still value in psychotherapy. There's still value in getting some relief from some of that garbage, if you will, that's in your past. Some of those emotional obstacles in your mind or things that may be up there, resentments or past issues, there's still value in addressing those things. It's just not going to be a cure. And so if you're new to recovery or if you're in addiction recovery and you want to improve your quality of life and you want to lay some of that stuff to rest, psychotherapy is one way to do that and to move forward in your recovery and get some relief. Just understand that it's not necessarily a cure. It's not going to cure your addiction or your alcoholism, but it still can enhance the quality of your life, and it can be an important step for a lot of people moving forward.